going on, folks? This is Mr. Colion Noir, and this is the man himself, Mr. Travis Haley. I just completed Travis Haley's Handgun 1 course, the 3rd day, and I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but I wanted to kind of bring a message to you all guys out there, especially people who are just starting to get into guns and who may be a little intimidated by looking at some of the videos that they see on YouTube and feel like it's a little outside your league. As any of y'all know, you can look at any of my videos and tell you right now, I am not an excellent shot. I do take this seriously, and I put a lot of time and effort into it. So I just want to go ahead and ask Travis Haley about his thoughts on what type of individual do you think, what type of ability does someone need to have in order to come and take a Handgun 1 course with Travis Haley?
Well, that's a good question, and we get that a lot because people, I think, find themselves a little intimidated before they come out here, and I don't want people to ever feel like that in a Handgun 1 course or a Carbine 1 course. The only thing we really require is that they understand a baseline of safety, like firearm safety rules. I think are really important, or what we consider life safety rules, because they follow us everywhere we go. So, you know, treating every weapon as if it's loaded, keeping your finger straight and off the trigger until you're coming up on target with the intent to fire. You should be able to say all these rules, all 5 of them, okay, or 4 of them, however you look at it, verbatim. And that's going to make you a safer shooter right off the bat. So if you could come out here and know that and be confident with safety, then we're going to be able to progress and we're going to be able to excel, just like we saw a lot of shooters in this class do. Absolutely. We had people that were here that really have never been to a formal class, just had a CCW permit, and that's it. They went and maybe did a day or 2 of shooting, or their husbands drove. We had a lot of couples out here in this class, and you know, the husband and wives would be brand new together shooting, and so they excel from day 1 to day 3 the best that we can get them to. It's not some military curriculum where you're going to be yelled at, you're going to be screamed at. That's not what this is about. You don't spend your time, your hard-earned money, and being away from your job and your family to come out here and get yelled at, get physically fitnessed and stressed. You're mentally exhausted because we want you to have the information about being a safer shooter and knowing what it means to uphold a higher standard of care in society if you're a CCW holder. And we've even got military guys out here in law enforcement right with the new shooters. Yeah. So don't be intimidated about coming out to a course. Just be confident with weapon safety. When you come out here, you be deliberate, you listen, you pay attention, and boom, it goes like that.
I mean, and surprisingly enough, I mean, you're standing next to people who are actually valid operators, and they're missing too. And I think a lot of what happens is when you actually take the time to come out here, you start to realize the reality that is shooting, and that it is a skill that no one can ever really perfect.
The problem is that we all think about the goals of shooting. We want to be a better shooter. We want to be a grand master one day on the competition side, or we want to be some tier 1 special operations side if you're a military guy, or you want to be that high-speed SRT, HRT if you're a law enforcement guy. But that's not what it's about, because all of those guys are here right now in this class. And when they come out here, they realize that, wait, we need to take the goal, set it aside for a second, and figure out the processes and yet to which achieve that goal. And that's what guys are doing, and that's what everybody's having a good time, fun time and learning, and that's what this environment's all about.
And then keep in mind, this is a Handgun 1 course. These guys are at Handgun 1. This isn't 2, this isn't 3, or disruptive environments. This is Handgun 1. And I think that kind of speaks a lot to the basic fundamentals and how important they are when it comes to actually shooting.
Yeah, Handgun 2 are disruptive environments courses, and then which we call D3, and then D5, which is coming. That's going to be an advanced applications course. We expect people to be through some type of 1 course or through another reputable instructor or organization or military credentials or law enforcement credentials, and then you can come out to those courses.
Now, I did have one more question. Now, can the same be said as far as carbines? So an individual who's looking to get into Carbine 1, and I know with respect to handguns it's a bit different, but would you say the same applies for any individual who's looking to get into carbines as well, and they don't really have a background in it?
Both weapon systems bring their own issues, or safety, I guess, if you want to look at it. But no, I'd say it's exactly the same. I mean, look at a handgun, it's more wieldable. It can easily come out and go different places if we're not used to being around other people with guns, or being outside of an indoor range where you're inside of a box shooting down range at some piece of paper. And this course is about being out here in the environment. Like, this place is phenomenal. Red Rivers Firearms in Texas is, this is real. I mean, this is real rock. This isn't corrugated cardboard back here. So we're putting you in a basic fundamental platform of information in reality and having fun with it. And so yeah, same thing with carbine. We do the same thing with carbine as we did with handgun in this class.
Okay, well folks, that's Mr. Travis Haley, and this is Mr. Colion Noir, and we're out.